This is my great-granddad, Rene William George Waterson, also known as Bill. Great-granddad Bill joined the British Army before the war in March 1936 as a private soldier in the Royal Fusiliers. Prior to the war he served with the Expeditionary Forces. At the outbreak of the war in Europe he went to France with the 12th Infantry Brigade in the 2nd Battalion of Royal Fusiliers, who was soon seconded to the Recce Corps. In 1941 the 8th Army was formed, and my great-granddad joined them in North Africa. There he fought several battles to halt the advance of Rommel's Panzer Army, most notably under the command of Lieutenant General Montgomery. Defeated Rommel in the decisive Second Battle of El Alamein in November 1942. They then pursued the defeated Axis army across Libya to reach the Merith defensive line on the Tunisian border in February 1943. The Axis forces in North Africa surrendered in May 1943. Still with the 8th Army, he participated in the Italian campaign which began with the Allied invasion of the island of Sicily, codenamed Operation Husky. Fighting continued up the eastern flank of Italy, following 3 unsuccessful attempts in early 1944 by the US 5th Army to break through the German defensive lines. The 8th Army was covertly switched from the Adriatic in April 1944 to concentrate forces on the western side of the Apennine Mountains alongside the US 5th Army in order to mount a major offensive with them. This 4th Battle of Monte Cassino was successful, with the 8th Army breaking into central Italy and the 5th Army entering Rome in early June. During this time, my great-granddad's best friend was killed. My great-granddad continued with the 8th Army northwards through central Italy to capture Florence. The end of the summer campaign found Allied forces buttered up against the Gothic line. The 8th Army returned to the Adriatic coast and succeeded in forcing the Gothic line defences. The final offensive in Italy saw the 8th, with the US 5th, rapidly advance through the northeast Italy into Austria. During the fighting on the Italian front between the 3rd of September 1943 and the 2nd of May 1945, the 8th Army suffered 123,254 casualties. Fortunately, my great-granddad was not one of them. He continued to serve after the war, getting a mention in dispatches in May 1946. He rose steadily through the ranks to gain his commission as second lieutenant in 1955. He retired as a substantive captain, but acting major, in 1962. I never met my great-granddad, but I am extremely proud of him and all of those who fought for freedom and eventual victory in Europe 75 years ago.